we started the revolution in this 200 square foot office above a bridal boutique on Union Street in San Francisco. Our first goal was really to get the product designed. And Eric and I put our life savings into this business. It was a small 5-digit number at the time. And we still have that fully invested in the business. We're all in. And the idea was we wanted to use that money to try to develop the most premium and most high quality product that we could. Part of that was leveraging bottle design. And we actually spent over half of that money building a mold for our very first bottle, which is just a very simple, elegant, kind of bullet-shaped bottle. That meant skimping on everything else that we could, including when we made the decision that photography would be a really interesting way a really interesting graphic direction for the products, because it was something that was very elegant and personal but had never been used in the cleaning space. It meant using me and Eric's girlfriend at the time as the models. That's Eric actually shooting the pictures. He was in a photography class at the time. And we certainly couldn't afford sales staff, so we did it the old-fashioned way. That was this is how we do it. We put on a tie, we get a bag, and we'd get 4 homemade products, and we would drive down to a grocery store. We'd walk into the grocery store at 6 o'clock in the morning. We'd corner the store manager, and we'd start pitching him on why he had to have Method on his store shelves. And if anybody have ever done anything like that, you realize we got a lot of doors slammed in our face. We were kicked out of pretty much every grocery store in the greater Bay Area. But we persisted, and on one faithful day, February 28, 2001, after about a year of trying, we actually got this store, Molly Stone's in Burlingame, to say yes to us. There's a funny story about this day that I'll tell very quickly. We had been in this store before. We came in this day and we said, "Hey, we're back. What do you think? You got, Store manager said, "All right, guys, I'm going to give you a shot. You're going to have space on aisle 5, but you got to have product here in 4 hours." And we, of course, had no product. We didn't have any production. We didn't have anything. We had some prototypes. And so I went to the lab. Eric went back up to the city, grabbed the keys from all the workplaces of all of our friends we had given samples to. I made up juice. We got some bottles. We got some, inkjet printed some labels, stuck them on funnels, paper towels. We borrowed some wine cases from a friend of mine, and I bought that invoice book on the way down back down to Burlingame, which is the type you kind of rip off and sign and hand to them. And that's how we filled our first shelf. $68 was our first revenue, and that's a picture of the shelf. If you look closely, you can actually see Eric's girlfriend on the right 2-hand SKUs, and that's me on the left 2-hand SKUs. We went to Home Depot and we bought like sinks and stuff like that, and of course we didn't have any money, so as soon as we were done with the photo shoot, we went back to Home Depot and returned them. And so we built the business from that one store to about 20 stores over the course of the next year, and our routine was to get up every morning, put product in the back of my parents' truck that they let us borrow, and drive around to stores and fulfill the shelves, count bottles, see what we had sold, try to fix the facings and maximize the merchandising as much as we could. And what we did after a little while is we managed to somehow get some syndicated data about how cleaning products sold in typical grocery stores. And we put 2 and 2 together and realized actually we were doing pretty well. And that was the point at which we realized we really had the potential for a business here.